The signs are up everywhere, on the sides of the road, on the sides of businesses, on private property, on public property. Many have been up for months, some from the last special election, which should have been taken down. But most of them are for the upcoming election, the primary election on September 4th, 95 days away from today. And that's the problem, because according to Guam zoning law, 21 GCA Chapter 61 Letter D, political signs shall not be erected on public property any earlier than 90 days before any special or primary election. So any political sign on public property you see now is in violation of the law. It won't be legal until Sunday, which is 90 days before the September primary election. There are other restrictions.
For example, no political sign can be erected on the shoulder of a public roadway unless it is at least 8 feet away from the paved portion of that roadway. In addition, every political sign after the last general election or the last special election must be removed within 15 days after that election.
There are dozens and dozens of signs up on public property, election signs up on public property around the island. Should they be there?
No, they shouldn't. They should be taken down right now.
The Department of Public Works is responsible for enforcing the law. Director Andy Leon Guerrero says DPW has the power to remove any signs on public property that are violating the law.
We've also received complaints about signs that are on public property, and once these complaints come in, we address it to our permit section, and then they go out and try to contact the people who actually own the signs or contact the properties that...
How about the candidates?
We try that as well too, yes.
So all the candidates who have signs up on public property now should take them down?
Yes, they should.
Are they going to?
We're hoping they do. If not, then we'll probably, if we have the manpower, go send a crew out and have our people take them down.
Troy Torres, a spokesman for the Calvo Tenorio team, says that all of their signs are on private property. And Gigo Mayor Bob Lazama, who directs the team placing signs for the Gutierrez-Uggan campaign, says they are well aware of the law and have not placed any signs on public property, which raises a separate and more controversial question about political signs on private property. In a December 2000 opinion from the Office of the Attorney General to the Department of Public Works, Assistant Attorney General Monty May wrote that DPW can still enforce the current law against political signs on private property that were not erected by the landowner and or not owned by the landowner, especially when the owner of the political sign pays the private landowner to place that sign there. How many of these signs on private property were built and put up by the landowner themselves? How many homeowners were paid by a political campaign to allow the signs to be placed in their yards?
That's something new to me, Kevin. As a matter of fact, that's something I need to look into. I was totally unaware of this law and actually this judgment that you have in front of me, but I can bring it to our people, have them look into it.
When contacted by PNC News, the Guam Attorney General's office said they are actively reviewing the matter at this time to see if this 10-year-old opinion is still in effect. Kevin Kerrigan, PNC News.